quick look into AllowMe software and how we use it with scanners and printers. This is a very basic overview of the system and is designed to demonstrate how powerful yet intuitive it can be when managing large groups of people. So we're going to start by opening Excel. Here's the list of all the people we want to invite. There's only 4 for this example. But we need to make sure that this is saved as a .csv file, that's comma separated values. So we decide where we're going to save it, and make sure it's saved as comma separated values, and we click save. The error message we get, we just click continue, and we're going to move over to the back of house area. This is AllowMe. And on data import on the left hand side, we click on new upload. In the description, we can call it whatever we like and click on data file import. We're going to be choosing a CSV file that we've just created, so we're going to find that, click open, and we're going to click create. If we click on the people button on the left hand side, you'll see the 4 records have been imported, including the name, job role, email address, phone number, and you'll see that there is 2 Mercedes and 2 for RF Identikit. If you click on organizations, you can see that both those organizations have been created and the 2 people in each. If we go back to the people records and we take my record for example, you'll see the quick buttons on the right hand side. The green one there is send portal login details. The drop down at the top allows us to do other actions, and the tick on the right hand side allows us to do batch actions. So if we click on the green send portal login details button, you'll see an email that's been populated from a template with some fields copied in, like the email address. If we click send, that'll be on its way to me and will be received in a couple of minutes. So after clicking send on the email and waiting a few moments, we'll see the email arrive with a pop-up in the right hand corner. If we click on that pop-up, it'll take us to our inbox and show us the email that we created. We have our portal access key, which we'll need to log into the portal, and we can actually send the email from any address, so we've got portal.access for this one. If we copy the portal access key, you'll see there's a click here which will take us directly to the portal. When the portal loads, you'll see it's branded, and we can paste our portal access key into the box and it'll allow us to log in. So this is the home page of the portal with some site information on it. This is usually instructions about how to use the site and other compliance information. If we look on my details, it'll show you all the details that we imported. The user can then add a photo by clicking browse, finding the photograph, clicking choose, uploading the photograph, agreeing to use it, and then we can apply a crop or a resize. We complete the crop and save the photo. The rest of the information can be filled in, or we can click Save Changes. If we look on my access requests, you'll see that there is no records. We don't have a pass yet. So we click on New Request and click on General. It'll automatically populate some of the information. You can see here that we can pick all of the dates. We want to access meeting room 1 and we'd like to come to the gala dinner. We can also, using an auxiliary record, select what we'd like to eat at the gala dinner. There is a comments box for any additional comments. And once the form's filled, we click Submit Request. You can now see one request has been submitted. And we can click on that request and edit it. If I change the dessert from cheese to chocolate trio and click Save Changes, this will update our record both at the front and at the back of house. Now that the pass request has been created through the portal, we can click on Pass Requests and we can see it here in the back of house. By clicking on the pass, we can view its information. This includes the auxiliary record with the menu choices, the dates, the zones, any special access that they asked for, and the comments that we put in there earlier. We can approve the menu by clicking Accept. This means that the selections that they've picked are okay. And we can approve their pass in general by clicking Approve. This now allows us to print a pass. By hovering over Print, it shows us what it will look like. And by clicking Print, it'll send it to our special card printer.
Yeah, that sort of stuff. Does want a really simple reporting system. So I guess that's going to be.
So in terms of assigning an RFID number, we simply place the printed pass on the scanner, find the person's record, and you'll see a little icon here that we click. We tell the system to scan the pass and it'll populate the RFID tag number. We click Save. So if we just simply want to scan somebody into a room to record their attendance, we can use long range like in the example here. The scanner's been turned down, so the range is only a couple of meters, but you can see the picture pops up with the green box around it saying that the person's allowed into this session, and you can see at the top there what the scanner is scanning for. So this is scanning into meeting room 1. So this would move people in terms of groups, so it'd move them out of expected into attended. So if we click on Groups Admin, you can now see that there's one person in Expected General. That happened when the pass was approved. So they're all the people that we expect to attend. And there's one person in Attended Meeting 1. That happened when the scan was completed. So if we look in there, you can see Adam Hewitt has scanned in. He's now a member of the attended group. So we can now send an email to all the people in this group if there was more than one, or we can download the group data. So if we now look at auxiliary records in the config area, we filled one in on the portal. That was a gala dinner meal. If you click there, you'll see on the drop-down list we have starter, main and dessert, which we filled in the portal, but I've also added seat number and table name. If we go and look at all the auxiliary records and click on My Pass, it shows my auxiliary records at the top. And you can see that I chose soup, beef and chocolate trio, but there's nothing there for seat number or table name. So we can edit this record as an administrator, give a table name and a seat number, call it Ferrari, and if we click Save on the right hand side, that will save this record. If we click Close Edit and we go back and look at the auxiliary record on the person, you can see there that they've now been accepted. So the person will be sitting in seat 10 on table Ferrari. So this is a scanning example. This is on a laptop rather than a tablet. But we take our pass and scan it, and there you'll see the auxiliary records have been used to populate what the menu choice we've chosen. So if we scan our pass here, it'll tell us where we're going to be sitting. We configured that earlier in the auxiliary records. So you can see the table is Ferrari and our seat number is 10. This will work for any person with a pass in the system whose auxiliary record has been configured. We can use scanning to achieve an almost endless amount of tasks. An example of this is requesting information by scanning a pass. After being configured, the AllowMe software can handle these requests automatically. If we scan our pass on the scanner here, we can request the slides for the meeting or any other documents that may be required. And you'll see there that it populates my name and tells me that the slides have been emailed to me. So after scanning at the station, requesting the slides for the presentation of meeting 1, an email will automatically be generated containing the PDF or any document, and this will be emailed to us pretty much straight away. So if we look in the top right hand corner, you'll see the pop-up again for the email, and if we go ahead and click this pop-up, it'll take us directly to the email, and you'll see here that all the slides that we requested have been sent to us as an attachment, and there's just a little message in there that this email can say whatever you like. It can contain any merge fields from the person, the organisation, the vehicle, or any auxiliary records, and this email is actually copied in some detail, so what I've selected for the gala dinner, and you can see the attachment is there at the bottom, so we can open that with preview, and there's just a simple attachment that I created. So if we go back to pass requests, you can see I've added 3 more people, 3 more passes, so these have been done through the portal. And we're going to look at some batch actions. So this drop down here shows batch actions. So we're going to approve all the eligible people. So all 3 of these records are eligible. So if we click the tick there, it selects everyone. Select approve eligible. And if you click the button there, you'll see all 3 people have been moved into approved. Now that they're approved, if we go to the groups, you'll see they've been added to not yet arrived meeting 1. And into this group here, which is expected general. So they're all the people who are expected on this date. You'll see there's still only 1 in attended, as the rest of the 3 people we've just added have not yet scanned into a session. We can then print all of the approved passes in the same way that we approved them. So the other 3 passes that I created and printed are now scanning into meeting room 1. Now that all the passes have been scanned, you can see that all members of not yet arrived meeting 1 have moved to attended meeting 1. We can also use tablets to show live reporting. This instance can be used to show how many people are in each group. This instance shows detailed information about a person, and this one to manually allow or deny people into a meeting. All scan data and recording of attendance can be shared with certain people using groups to send out emails, or can be viewed post-event by the administrator. If you have any questions or queries, or would like more information about how this package could be tailored to you, please don't hesitate to get in touch at adam@rfidentikit.com.